Morning students, welcome to Saint Claret online classes. Children, in the previous videos, we are discussing about introduction about trigonometry, how to find angles and trigonometry ratios table and science of trigonometry ratios and trigonometry ratios for certain angles and sine 15 degrees, cos 15 degrees, tan 15 degrees and remaining reciprocal of the trigonometry ratios also we learn. So today I am going to explain what are the importance of trigonometry we are learning. So actually trigonometry concept we are using in the wide range. So trigonometry applications are very important. So every day in real life we are using the application of trigonometry ratios. Today I am explaining about heights and distance. So heights and distances how to find by using trigonometric ratios concepts. So actually this concept is called the use of trigonometric ratios or applications of trigonometric ratios. So what are the applications of trigonometric ratios? Trigonometric ratios we can use so in the real life engineering, architecture, navigation, marine field and computer music. So we know so sound travels in the wave. So waves are sine functions and cos functions. Those are nothing but trigonometric functions only. So in the same way, so every field, astronomy, if you take consider scientific field, whatever it may be, we are using the concept of trigonometry. So today I am explaining about heights and distances. So before going to discuss about heights and distances, first of all I will explain about line of sight and angle of elevation. What is line of sight and what is angle of elevation? Look at the board for explanation. So here I draw a diagram. Are observing BC is a tree. Okay, look at the board children. BC is a tree. So here one student is there. The student observe the top of the tree from point A. So this is C, line of sight. That means where the student standing and what he is looking. If you draw a straight line, that is called line of sight. That means what we are seeing, the line is imaginary line is called line of sight. Now down AB, that means the distance between the observer and the bottom of the tree is called horizontal line. Now the angle between line of sight and horizontal line is called angle of elevation. What we call angle of elevation. Look at the board. The line AC drawn from the eye of the student or observer to the top of a tree is called the line of sight. That means what the observer is observing an object. If you draw an imaginary line is called line of sight. The student is looking at the top of the tree. The angle BSC here, angle BAC. So formed by the line of sight with the horizontal line is called the angle of elevation of the top of the tree from the eye of the student or observer. Understand what is angle of elevation? That means the object is top of the student or top of the observer or top of the eye. That type of angle is called angle of elevation. Understood? So next I am explaining angle of depression. So what is angle of elevation? Once remember children, the angle between horizontal line and line of sight. So the object is top of the observer. That type of angle is called angle of elevation. What is angle of depression? Look at the board here. The angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point is below the horizontal level. That is the case when we lower our head to look at the point viewed. That means here, take a building. Here a person is standing top of the building. The person observing an object below the building, that means somewhere down the building, that means on the ground. Now see here children, this is the ground distance between building to object. This is line of sight, that means the observer looking down. Okay, line of sight. If you draw an imaginary line, so horizontally, that means parallel to the ground level to top of the horizontal level. So this is horizontal line. Now this angle between the horizontal line and the line of sight is called angle of depression. It is nothing but, see children, all of here. So what are understanding from the diagram? So what is angle of depression means? The angle between the line of sight and horizontal line. But here, where is the object? Below the observer. Then it is called angle of depression. Now here one thing you remember children. If these are, see, top one line, down ground level are parallel lines. If you draw a line which is intersect the two lines, now this is called what? Transversal. When a line which is passes through the two distinct points, so this is called transversal. Now see, these two are the parallel lines. Now we know the concept in the previous year. So that is alternate angles and corresponding angles. Now see here, this is one angle. So this is one angle. Which type of angle? See all of you here. Understood? See, this is parallel line. This is transversal. See, one is left side of the transversal, one is right side of the transversal. Both also interior. So these angles are called what? Alternate interior angles. Then alternate interior angles are what children? Equal. So this angle of depression is nothing but here also angle of depression. Understood? So angle of elevation means the object is top of the observer. Angle of depression means the object is below the observer. So here a line of sight is common, horizontal line is common. So that is called angle of elevation and angle of depression. Are understood? So by using this angle of elevation and angle of depression and along with trigonometric ratios, we can find height of the building, distance between the building to the observer. Understood? So these are the uses of the angle of elevation and angle of depression. So these two concepts we are using for to find heights and distances. So how to find heights and distances? By using angle of elevation and angle of depression, I will explain with the example. So all of you observe the board. You can pause the video, zoom it and observe. Okay children? So next we will see here one example children. What is the example? A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. Okay children? So how to find the height of the tower? So you're observing. So if you do any type of problem, first of all you can read the question 1 or 2 times and identify what is given in the question, what we can find. First what is given, we can note it down. So I will draw a picture here for children. So tower. So here one tower you take children. Okay? So one tower. So now see children here. So where is the observer here? See, 15 meters away from so I will draw here a tower picture children here. So observing children here. For example, AB one tower. We don't know height of the tower. Just I draw a picture AB one tower. So next, what is given? A tower stands vertical on the ground. Okay children? The angle of elevation given, children. How much given? 60 degrees. That means see here, a top of the tower to the observer. Let it be C. Okay. So what is this value given? 60 degrees. That is angle of elevation. Next, what is given? Another condition, which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. That means the distance between the foot of the tower to the observer is how much, children? 15 meters. Okay, so first to write it down. Given that, what is given? Right, height of the tower. Height of the tower. How much given? That is nothing but AB. We don't know. Okay, children. Next, theta is given. How much given? 60 degrees. Okay, children. Next, BC is nothing but distance. Distance how much given? Distance given 15 meters. So what can we find, children? AB value want to find. So how to find AB value? By using the relationship between here opposite side by base. So which trigonometric ratio is sufficient to solve this problem? Tan theta. Because why? We know the concept. What is tan theta? Opposite by base. Okay, children. So tan 60 degrees is equal to what, children? Opposite how much? AB. We don't know. AB by, see, base how much? 15. So 15. So next is, children, here. So I will solve the question by using the concept of angle of elevation and height of the tower. Now see, tan 60 value how much, children? Root 3. We already know trigonometric ratios table. Tan 60 value root 3 is equal to AB by 15. Now cross multiply, children. So 15 into root 3 meters is equal to AB. Is nothing but what, children? Height of the tower. Height of the tower. Understood how to I find out this one? So to find height of the tower means first I draw a rough diagram and note it down what is given in the question, and by using trigonometric ratios and simplify the problem. Understood? So in this problem I applied tan theta function. So tan theta means what? Opposite by base. Why we take only tan theta? We know the base value, we know the angle of elevation, but we don't know height of the tower. That's why if tan theta apply, mean tan theta formula what? Opposite by base. So it is very easy to find height of the tower. So what is given in the question? I applied all the values in the tan theta. So tan 60 is equal to AB by 15. So tan 60 means what? Root 3. Root 3 equal to AB by 15. So cross multiply 15 into root 3. That is 15 into root 3 meters equal to AB. AB nothing but what? Height of the tower. Are understood how to find height of the tower in this question? Similarly, we can find height of a building, height of the Mount Everest, so height of a particular object. So by using this concept of angle of elevation. Are understood? So I will explain one more example. So by using angle of depression. Okay. So look at the second example. From a point on a bridge across a river, the angle of depression of the banks opposite sides of the river are 30 degrees and 45 degrees respectively. If the bridge is at height of 3 meters from the banks, find the width of the river. Understood, children? So what you understand, children, here? So when you travel on the train, so you can cross so many bridges on the rivers. So here also a bridge is there on the river. So river contains two banks. So one is left side means other side is right side, or one is east side means one is west sides. So two banks are there. So here given clarity. So from the point on the bridge, if observing the observer, so one side 30 degrees angle of depression, one side 45 degrees of angle of depression with the banks of the rivers given. So we want to find the width of the river. That means how much distance is there. For simple example is take, if you travel on the train, you cross the Godavari river. So Godavari river on bridge is there. Okay. So on the Rajahmundry bridge, for example, is there. So if you take the bridge, east side one bank is there, west side one bank is there. If you stand, that means train stop at the bridge at some point. If you observing angle of depression, angle of elevation, one side 30 degrees, one side 45 degrees. So I given here clarity angle of depression of two sides, and for example height of the observer from the surface of the river is 3 meters. Understood, children? So you want to find the width of the river. How to find? So look at the picture. I will explain the solution. So now let us consider A and B are banks of the river. That is AB is width of the river. Okay, is it clear? P is the point on the bridge at height of 3 meters. That means P is point. So the height of the point from the surface of the river, how much given? 3 meters. That is PD equal to 3 meters. Okay, children. Now from the figure, observe the picture. So here, if you want AB length means what? AD plus DB. Okay, children. Now here how many triangles formed? 2 triangles. See here, APD one right angle triangle, PDB one right angle triangle. Okay, children. So here first right angle triangle consider. So first right angle say APD angle A equal to 30, because why? Here angle of depression is equal to 30 degrees. I already said if PI is transversal, then what happen? Alternate interior angles are equal. So here 30 degrees, here also 30 degrees. Now applying tan theta concept. Tan theta means what? Opposite side by base. So opposite for angle A what? PD. Base what? AD. So tan 30 equal to PD by AD. So we know tan 30. Tan 30 value how much? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 equal to PD. Already how much given? PD height. So 3 by AD. Cross multiply. AD equal to 3 into root 3 meters. Now take second triangle. Second right angle triangle. PDB. Okay. So from the second right angle triangle, so what is the angle of depression? 45 degrees. Hence here angle B also how much, children? 45 degrees. Now tan 45. Tan theta formula what? Opposite by base. Here opposite for 45 what? PD by BD. But tan 45 value how much? 1. That's why BD equal to PD is equal to 3 meters. So but actually we want to width of the river. Width of the river is nothing but what, children? AD plus DB. So already we have AD value. How much we have? See here. See, AD equal to 3 root 3 plus DB 3. Otherwise if you change this one also can change, interchange the values. See, AD 3 root 3, BD 3 meters. So what is common? 3 common. 3 take common. You can write 1 plus root 3 or root 3 plus 1. So hence this is the width of the river. So like that we can simplify angle of elevation and angle of depression. Are understood? So in this lesson we learn about what are the applications of trigonometry. What are the applications? Trigonometry applications widely we are using in the real life. For example, in engineering, architecture, oceanography and science, in computer, music, so astronomy, in different fields we are apply the trigonometric functions. Next, what is angle of elevation? If an observer look at a object which is top of the observer, then the angle between horizontal line of sight is called angle of elevation. What is angle of depression? If the observer look at the down to the object, then The angle between line of sight and horizontal line is called angle of depression. So how to solve angle of elevation? We saw one example. Next, how to find by using angle of depression? We saw another example. Understand today class, children? Okay, thank you.